Well, hello, General Hospital Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Wednesday, October the 26th, 2022. Wednesday, October the 26th. Where do I not want to begin? Let's talk about Victor threatening Nicholas, telling him you got to get rid of Ava, holding the note of confession all out in public, waving it around. And Nicholas is so funny because Nicholas is just looking at it like, you don't even know that note is as valid or invalid as the paper it's written on because I got the chick in my house held prisoner. Which is why it doesn't faze him in the least what Victor's saying. And Victor isn't understanding why is he not, like invoking fear in Nicholas. And he was saying, you just never understood. Your grandmother, Helena Cassadine, the way she raised, the way she tried to raise you, and you didn't appreciate it. He goes, I wouldn't wish my childhood on my worst enemy. And he goes, see, that's just it. You don't understand what it means to be a Cassadine. Well, I'm going to instill, I'm going to do things differently. And Nicholas is just looking at him like, look, we all know how well my grandmother's methods towards me ended up in the end, don't we? And Victor looked at him because remember, Nicholas poisoned Helena. He was the actual ultimate one. If she is really dead, he's the one that killed her. He poisoned her. Oh my goodness. Because she was after, who was she after? She was trying to kill somebody he loved, and somehow, oh yeah, he did a switcheroo and he had put poison in her tea. So yeah, whoever remembers who Helena was hanging over Nicholas's head that caused him to turn the tables and poison her tea, please put that in the chat. Put that in the chat because that was pretty good. When she realized what he had done, she almost looked at him and said, well done, my boy. I'm like, man, you are a Cassadine. Yes, I can die knowing. That's what a Cassadine would do. That was pretty good, right? Then we had Holly and Felicia. I'm not even going to dignify that fakeness with Holly and the fakeness with everybody with Holly. This woman just went through an ordeal and is just interjecting herself. See, it's so interesting. She's doing exactly what someone under mind control would do. She's getting involved in every aspect of what Victor wants to find out about. Every aspect. So, you know what? I guess it wasn't Mac that was with Felicia at the Metro Court outside eating area when Felicia first saw Holly. I thought it was her and Mac, but Mac looked like he saw her for the first time, and, right there in jail because he was outside. He was talking to Anna, and Robert was there too. And Anna let Robert know, here's Valentine's number. Please keep trying to get a hold of him. Now, Anna knows doggone well Valentine is held hostage. Now, yes, he may be held hostage where Charlotte's at. So look, that'll make him happy. He spent some time with Charlotte, but Victor's not letting him go. Plus, the actor Valentine is doing another project. So he's on hiatus for a while. So Valentine will be gone. They write him out and let him do other things. So he's going to be gone for a minute. And so Robert said he will. But guess who shows up at the jail to see Anna? But Holly. Oh, and they have a reunion, and it just isn't dawning on anybody that Holly would be mind controlled by Victor, and that's exactly how she would be acting. It just is flying all over their heads. Then we have Britt hiring Sam to find out the origins of that diamond necklace. And isn't it interesting, at the end of the show, they brought up exactly what that necklace is. It's the Ice Princess that's gone missing. Okay. Now, remember, Luke had the Victor wants that Ice Princess because it's a part of whatever his little world domination plan is. The way the Cassadines always need the Ice Princess for their world domination plan. He killed Luke for the Ice Princess. Tracy, once Luke was presumed dead, was selling the Ice Princess on, some kind of market, auction market, which is so interesting. It's like, okay, wasn't that diamond originally stolen from somewhere, and how whoever possesses it's just selling it? I mean, it's never getting back to its rightful owners. And we have a comment from somebody saying that they think that Ice Princess originated from Felicia's family. But I didn't know that connection. But anyway, the reason why, remember, Tracy was arrested when she came back to Port Charles. Supposed to be Interpol came and arrested her because she sold the Ice Princess, and whoever the buyer was found out they got a fake piece of jewelry. And she's like, and so they arrested her for selling counterfeit jewels and took her away. Well, who got her off? Somebody pulled in some favors and got Tracy out from under those charges, right? But she was saying somehow somebody stole the Ice Princess from her, or in the process of the auctioning and all of that, the Ice Princess was stolen. Well, now we see. And Victor probably stole it during that process, right? But it was Peter August that probably stole it from Victor. And somebody even said in the comments a few days ago that Cody Bell, they think Cody could be working for Victor. I think that's 100% true. Victor is using Cody to get close to Britt, because all along from day one, Cody has wanted to get close to Britt to see if Britt knew anything about that Ice Princess. Because remember, Victor knows that Britt was, inherited Peter's effects, because remember, they were trying to get the card to activate Drew. So Victor probably wants to know, well, what else does Britt Westbourne have? What else does she know? And now Cody has seen the Ice Princess and actually tried to steal it right in front of her face. And she's like, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, Cody, shut up. So now Victor is going to know that Britt has that Ice Princess. And she's hired Sam to investigate and find out the origin and where that necklace came from. One thing that Anna was saying and Robert was saying, when she asked him and Mac was there, okay, Victor's done an excellent job of framing me. She says, that is my trench coat. She said, that's her coat. So they stole it out of her house. And now the police have her gun. And she says, and I'm wondering what was planted in my house. And Robert told her it was the same caliber of bullets that your gun uses, which in my mind, that were of the shell casings that were found on the dock. It was that caliber of bullets they placed in Anna's house. Now, the bullets in Anna's gun are different. So what are they going to say? She used 2 bullets and then replaced them with 2 other different bullets? That's crazy. right? How are they going to haphazardly tie that together? Because that has to be what they're going to do. Because otherwise, it wouldn't matter that Anna had bullets in her house. Anna has a gun, and Anna has a permit to use that gun. So that wouldn't mean anything. It's just the bullets they found were special, and they were the same kind of bullets they found the casings on the pier. So that would mean that they're different from the bullets that Anna normally uses. Okay. Those same bullets would be in her gun right now. Seriously. But somehow the PCPD, they're not going to figure that out. They're not going to know. And so Robert said that Anna's arraignment had been pushed to tomorrow morning. So they don't really have time to find. Of course, I don't care. Look, if it would have been pushed to 2 months from now, they still wouldn't find any evidence for her. So the fact that it's tomorrow morning, par for the course, because the PCPD never finds out anything. And like Dante said, I can't help Anna tonight. I want to go out with my girl. It's like, what you mean you can't help Anna? There should be a lot you could do to help Anna tonight. But nah, I'm going out with Sam. You know, and then look, Robert is trying to figure out how me and Holly could go out to dinner. Listen, Anna, there's nothing we could do for you tonight. We're gonna go out to dinner. I mean, come on now. And Holly, of course, Holly interjects herself. And I'm going to help too. I'm going to help too. What? Okay. Yeah. That whole thing is ridiculous. The only interesting thing was, of course, Ava finds out the note is stolen. So she runs to her phone. And because she's talking to Nina, and they said, oh, that Nina's like, that scoundrel Nicholas took it. And so Ava goes to her phone and she's like, oh no, it's still there. Wait, what do you mean? It's still there. You haven't saved that somewhere? And then we got a great comment. We'll come to that. You know, and Ava has an iPhone and it's automatically saved to the cloud. Well, not if her iPhone is like my iPhone, because my iPhone cloud space is full. And I have one with a large capacity, but my storage is full, and I refuse to pay monthly for extra storage space on the phone. I always download my stuff onto my computer. So because I have terabyte hard drives. So there we go. Apple, you're not getting me every month. But anyway, look, the way soap operas go, when somebody breaks her phone, watch, that video's going to be gone. Oh no. See, only Esme was smart enough to swipe it up to the cloud and put it everywhere else. Not Ava. She's not smart like that. Look, Ava should be saying, bloop, I'm sending it over here to this email. Bloop, I'm sending it. Come on now. We sweating is it still on my phone. So, oh, she's going to go and she's going to give Victor. She's going to this, that, and the other. And Nina's like, be careful, Ava. Victor Cassadine is dangerous. And she goes, Lucy Co. And Ava kind of stopped for a minute. Like, yeah, where is Lucy Co, right? So she goes anyway. Nicholas, she texts me, where are you? Or where's your uncle? And he goes, well, we're at the Metro Court. So she goes over to the Metro Court and she's telling Nicholas what happened and blah, blah, blah. And she goes, yeah, but they don't know that I have it on. I'm going to let your uncle know. Yeah, he don't have the upper hand on me. I have it on my phone. And Nicholas is like, oh, no, you won't. No. You do not let him know you have this, because then you're expendable. You do not engage my uncle. He goes, because he already, pretty much says you're expendable. And Ava's just looking. She goes, he says, let me handle it. Play along, because I have to keep you safe from my uncle. And so Victor shows up. And so Nicholas looks at Victor, looks at Ava and says, look, Ava, I already told you we're done and you're going to hear from my lawyers. And Ava's just looking because she's now thinking, okay, I guess I better play along, right? I guess I better play along. So we shall see. That was it. Nothing else good happened. We had chitter chatter between Cody and Dante. Cody came to GH to get the blood test between him and Mac. They're doing the blood test. I wouldn't trust not one DNA test that General Hospital does, not one. But and then we showed Georgie, Maxie's little girl Georgie, can't stand Austin. I'm with you, little girl. Something's up with him. But really, she wants her father and mother back together. Look, she's probably looking at her father pine all over Maximista's pictures on his phone. Oh, Maximista. Oh, Maximista. Come. So she's thinking, well, Daddy, you want her. Okay, let's try to make that happen for you. Because Spinelli does want to get back with Maxie. So needless to say, she's just being a typical rude brat and, promising her ice cream, but tell her only if she's going to apologize. My whole thing is ice cream is off the table. There's no apology that's going to make me get you ice cream talking to adults that way. So anyway, that was a nothing else worth talking about. But that was it on General Hospital. Nothing good. No Trina. No Rory. I mean, I think they just decided to give up on that story altogether because nothing. So let's go to Comment Corner. Lisa says Valentine brought the confession letter. He got it from Ava's room. Well, he got it actually, from Nina's house because Ava was staying there. He must have left the note in his place. Yeah, he did, because otherwise, if she touched it, she would know the paper's still in it. And Victor's detecting that Nicholas has to, or dictating what Nicholas has to do. Victor's threatening to cause problems between him and Spencer, well, Nicholas and Spencer. And Jocelyn lecturing Dex is getting old. Oh, it was old the second time they decided to have her do it in a row, same day. Okay. She's getting on my nerves. Her saying, she took Cameron. She's protecting Cameron from Sonny. That was stupid. Trina not answering her phone is worrisome. Cody trying to put the necklace in his pocket. That was stupid. Cody wanted Britt to keep the necklace so he could steal it. Yep. It's too bad Britt doesn't completely trust Cody. Why? Oh, too bad that Britt doesn't completely trust Cody. Too bad for Cody. She shouldn't trust him. She don't know him, and not with no. You keep diamonds like that in a safe deposit, in safekeeping for a reason. Keep them in your house. Let me see. I think Curtis is the one that will be hit by the hooker trying to protect Trina. We'll see. And then she says Michelle Stafford played Nina, not Ava. I must have said Ava by mistake because it was definitely she played Nina. She definitely played Nina. I loved her playing Nina. She was so very hateful towards Willow. She sure was. Yes, she was. Drew and Carly have been so junior high school with their relationship. Ugh, step up as grown-ups. Tom says Joss is involved with Sunny's mess because she is hot after Dex. And then Cindy says the show has been hinting that Jeff Weber is returning for a long time. I think we're finally going to get the answers because it seems that Reiko died either from the disease or a fall on the stairs. And it couldn't be both, really. Honestly, it couldn't be. Did Finn actually see her die, or did someone telling fibs? Yes, I know. Would like the original Jeff, which is Richard Dean Anderson, but William R. Moses would do just as well. S. Young says the best partner for Sunny is Brenda. I'll be so glad to see her come back. Yes, she is coming back. That's all I'm going to say because I can't give away any of the storyline. Plus, I don't want you to turn up your lips you talking about, S. Young? You'll see it happen. Now, let me be quiet before I give away too much. And you didn't say it, squint your eyes. Medora says, it looks like the Ice Princess. It probably is the Ice Princess. Especially since they brought up the word Ice Princess. Deborah said, Josh is way too young. And so is Cameron to be getting this heavy in a deep affair. It was both of their first time. And we all know that the first love or first time, yeah, you remember. It will hold that time in your life special. But Joss needs to tell Cameron what she is feeling. Joss is hardly going to be truthful with Cameron, but Cameron better not keep a secret from her. Better not, Cameron. Deborah says, this show is was kind of humdrum. I thought, oh, this whole week is humdrum. Still say Nicholas should tell Ava about Victor. And then she'll say Nicholas should tell Ava about Victor. And then she and he can work together. Yeah, they need to join forces completely against Victor. Also tell about Esme. She would be upset at him, but the news, it should come from Nicholas. Britt's necklace is Felicia's. I think it's her family's, the Aztec necklace. See, I don't know anything about that storyline. This was brought up back when the Cassadines were after the diamond. I think the Cassadines, already had it. Maybe Peter took it. I think Victor, that's what Victor got from Tracy. Peter took it, and now they're out to get it. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's what's going to happen. Anna Rihanna says, ma'am, I totally agree with you that Carly is the one. The chemistry between Sonny and Carly is amazing. All the times they were together, yeah, and there were many. I agree that Carly and Drew is a snooze fest, like kids, and the lines delivered are torture to watch. Anna Rihanna says, Elizabeth is too dramatic. If I were Cameron, I would be gone, talking about with Joss. And Joss is irritating and a hypocrite. She sure was. Jason was a grown man and made his own decisions. We're talking about he made his own decisions a decade or more before Jocelyn was even born, right? Period. Dex is grown and has made the same decisions. Josh should mind her own business, like your boyfriend. And then she said, Shady Cody, brother, you're not going to get into that bra. Yeah, I don't really think they will have him and Britt get together. Joss had the nerve to say Jason died because of Sonny. I'm happy Dex knew enough history and say, wait, Jason didn't die because of Sonny. Jason died trying to help a friend, right? Well, yeah, but all the times that Jason got shot and I had to watch, no, you didn't have to watch nothing. You were in diapers, girl. You were in pigtails, girl. Half the time you were in Australia, girl. You weren't there. You didn't know. You didn't go visit Jason at the hospital, not one time, nor did you ever nurse him back to health. So no, Jocelyn, you don't know. And he died helping Britt Westbourne. Now, we have Robin says, good recap. I think Elizabeth cannot remember, but she saw the Hook attacker attack Ava. That could be. This trauma brought traumas in her mind that she's never dealt with or that never were dealt with involving Finn's wife. And she doesn't remember what happened and is searching for what happened. You know, that might be interesting because Elizabeth was wandering around. She could have seen the Hook killer, and it might come back to her mind. That would be interesting. And Susan says, if Ava has an iPhone, the pictures and videos seem to already be into the cloud, as I have an iPhone. It all depends on the storage And it all depends. This is soap opera land. This is soap opera talking. Okay. Somebody's going to break her phone. That video's going to be gone. Somebody's going to steal her phone. That video's going to be gone. Somebody's going to push delete and watch. That video's going to be gone. I think General Hospital had different writers when Billy Miller played Drood and Tyler Christopher played Nicholas. I am not a fan of the writers, and I think they should be replaced. Anna is going through the framed for a crime, just like Trina was, and they still have not gotten it right. No, they haven't. Check the fingerprints on the clothes, on the gun. I doubt they're Anna's. She did have on gloves. Yes, she did when she was searching the trunk of her car. So she had gloves. And believe it or not, remember, when Lucy was looking at down the barrel of that gun, so they had us believe the person shooting that gun had on gloves, which is why they have the gloves in the car, because what they want to show is the gloves have gunshot residue on them and not Anna's prints. Watch. Says, I would love for our Robert to get the 88 Arden to get on her about asking her, hasn't she learned anything about Trina's trial, or does she just want to win the case in Trina's expense? That 88 Arden gets on my nerves. They can terminate her or vote her out. And then Cindy says, I was thinking the same. They should check the prints on the guns and the clothes, you know. And then Lisa says, I can't stand the 88 either. Let her try to frame Anna. Well, you know, she's trying to win a case with faulty or shabby evidence. She's making some major enemies. Identical twins have matching DNA. The way to tell the difference is through the vaccinations they've had, their medical problems. You know, there'll be some differences in their blood. And Anna, remember, Anna has that disease where she has the, well, look, we haven't seen her go to her protocol for a minute, but yeah, she has to have those blood transfusions, and her sister Alex doesn't have that problem. That way you could tell their DNA apart. Fingerprints will be the same too, except for the scars on their bodies. No fingerprints, her fingerprints will not be the same as her sister's. Identical twins do not have the same fingerprints. Matter of fact, I looked that up before I did this recap. No, they do not. Fingerprints are developed within the womb at the very early stages, and they were saying that just the different situations within that womb, the fingerprints do have variations. There are some very slight differences, but the fingerprints are not the same. No two people have the same fingerprint. So that's good. But anyway, that is the comments from Comment Corner. Thank you so much for all of your comments. I will be back tomorrow for the next daily recap for General Hospital. This whole week has just been a pass, right? In my opinion, snooze pass. And I'm sure tomorrow, Thursday, will be the same.